Linear equation in two variable. Session 2. Let's start. So start with the graph of a linear equation in two variables. Graph of a linear equation in two variable. Let us consider this equation. We need to draw the graph of this equation, and that is x plus 2y is equals to 6. That is x plus 2y is equals to 6. Right. Here, if I put x is equals to 0, if I put x is equals to 0, so 0 plus 2y is equals to 6, and therefore y is equals to 3, because this 2 from the numerator goes into the denominator, and 6 by 3, it is equals to 2. It is 2 now. It is 2, so it is 3, right? So it is 0 and 3. Now instead of x, put 2. So 2 plus 2y is equals to 6. Therefore, 2y is equals to, this 2 goes on to the another side, it becomes minus. So 6 minus 2, and therefore 2y is equals to 4. And therefore 2y is equals to 4 divided by 2 is equals to 2. So if we put x is equals to 2, we'll get y is equals to 2. Similarly, if you put x is equals to 4, so 4 plus 2y is equals to 6. Therefore 2y is equals to, if 4 goes on to the another side, it becomes minus. So 6 minus 4. So therefore y is equal, 6 minus 4 is nothing but the 2. And this 2 from the numerator goes into the denominator, so divided by 2, it is correct, and the answer is 1. So the point is 4, 1. In the same manner, if you put 6, if 6 goes on to the another side, it becomes minus. So 6 minus 6 is nothing but the 0. So therefore y is equals to 0. In this manner, you can find infinitely many points, because we already see that a linear equation in two variable have infinitely many solutions. So some of the solution we are finding over here, right? Now simply this point 0, 3, we put it on this graph. So here it is 0, 3, right? So this is the first point. This is the first point. Now second point is 2, 2. So this is the 2, and this is the 2, and this is this point number 2. This is the 4, 1. So on the x-axis 4, and on the y-axis there is a 1. So this is the point number 3. 6, 0. It is but obviously if the y coordinate is 0, then it is on x-axis. So this is the point x0, 6, 0. Right? This is the point number 4. Right? So in this manner, now this simply join these 4 points. Simply join this 4 point and extend this line on both the side, and we will get this graph. And this graph is a graph of x plus 2y is equals to 6. This graph is of a x plus 2y is equals to 6, right? Okay. So now let's start exercise 4.3. Draw the graph of each of the following linear equation in the two variable. So we know that we have this equation, and for drawing any graph we required minimum 2 points. With the help of 2 points we can draw the graph, right? So let's take x is equals to 0. So in x plus y is equals to 4, we'll take x is equals to 0. So 0 plus y is equals to 4. So therefore y is equals to what? 4. Simple, right? So the point is what? The point x will take as a 0, and y we get as a 4. So 0, 4 is our first point. Now take y is equals to 0. So we have what? X plus y is equals to 4. So x plus 0 is equals to 4. So therefore x is equals to 4. So we have the x is equals to 4, and y will take as a 0. So 4, 0 is our another point. So we have this 2 point, right? We plot the first point over here, second point over here, and let's join these 2 lines, simply extend on the both the side, and this graph is a graph of x plus y is equals to 4. Right? Let's move to the next question, and that is x minus y is equals to 4. X minus y is equals to 4. Right? Here I'll take x is equals to 2. You can take any value that you are comfortable with, right? You will take any value that you are comfortable with. I'm comfortable with the 2, I will take the 2. So put x is equals to 2 minus y is equals to 4. Now this y goes on to the another side, it becomes plus, and this 4 comes onto this side, it becomes minus. So 2 minus 4 is nothing but the minus 2, right? Okay, my mistake, sorry. Here it is, x minus y is equals to 2. Now I'll take x is equals to 2. So 2 minus y is equals to 2. If this y goes on to the another side, it becomes plus, and this 2 comes onto this side, it becomes minus. So 2 minus 2 is equals to y, and therefore y is equals to 0, right? So y is equals to 0 and x is equals to 3 is our 1 point. Now let's move ahead. Now we'll take y is equals to minus 2. So what we have, the equation is x minus y is equals to 2. We'll take x is equals to y is equals to minus 2. So x minus 2 is equals to 2. Now this minus plus. So it is nothing but the x plus 2 is equals to 2. And this 2 goes on to the other side, it becomes minus. So it is nothing but the 2 minus 2. So it is going to be the 0. So the point is 0 comma minus 2. 0 comma minus 2. So here it is. This is the second point and this is the first point. And I simply join this line. And this is the line of x minus y is equals to 2. Now question number 3, that is y is equals to 3x. I'll take x is equals to 1 in the first case. See, y is equals to 3x. But instead of x I put the 1. So therefore y is equals to 3. We'll take x is equals to 1 and we'll get y is equals to 3. So that is our first point. Now take y is equals to minus 3. Now take y is equals to minus 3. So y is equals to 3x. This is, we'll take minus 3 is equals to 3x. Now 3 from the numerator goes into the denominator. Minus 3 upon 3 is equals to x. Both are cut down. Minus 1 is equals to the x. So x is equals to minus 1. So minus 1 comma minus 3 is our point. So this is the 1 comma 3. So from the 1 here and this is the 3 here. So this is the point. And here it is minus 1 minus 3. So here it is a minus 1 and here it is a minus 3. So this simply join this, we'll get this 2 points, right? Now simply, right, see from this we can observe that, so this is what, if we can write down this in a general format, that is y is equals to mx, right? This m is some constant and here it is 3. So it is y is equals to 3x because m is equals to 3. But in general, if I'll take y is equals to mx is a general form. This is the form of y is equals to mx. So wherever you find out this kind of an equation y is equals to mx, it is always passes through the origin. It is always passes through the origin, right? Now let's move ahead with the question number 4. And that is 3 is equals to 2x plus y. Now put x is equals to 0. See, 3 is equals to 2 multiplied by 0 plus y. 2 multiplied by 0 is 0. So 3 is equals to y. So value of y is 3. The value of y is 3. See, here it is written by mistakenly wrong, right? So here the point is 0, 3. Here the point is 0, comma 3. See, here it is 0 and here it is 3. And here if I'll take y is equals to 0, if we'll take y is equals to 0, so here it becomes 0 and this 2 from the numerator goes into the denominator, so 3 by 2 comma 0. So here it is 0 comma 3 and here it is 3 by 2 comma 0, right? So these are the 2 points. So here it is 0 comma 3 and 3 by 2 comma 0. Simply join this line and this is the line of equation 3 is equals to 2x plus y. Okay, now let's move ahead with the question number 2. Give the equations of two lines passing through the 214 and how many such lines are there and why. See, we have to give the line which is passes through the 2 comma 14. Now it is simple, right? See, if I write down x plus y, simply first of all write down anything that's come in your mind. See, it is, for example, that in my mind there is an x minus y. Simple. I thought that it might be x minus y, but I don't know what is it is equals, right? So simply put the value of x, and that is 2, and minus 14. So x, this is minus 12. So here you can put minus 12. So x minus y is equal to minus 12 is your first answer. But if I thought I have to write down x plus y, right? So I don't know what to write after that. Means is equals to what I have to write. So simply put this value x and y. So 2 plus 14 is equals to 16. So here 16. So x plus y is equals to 16, right? So x plus y is equals to 16. See, x plus y is equals to 16. X minus y is equals to minus 12. Right, here it is. I am in my mind it is come there 7x minus y. So 7x minus y. So what to write down it is equals? I don't know. So simply put x is equals to 2. So 7 multiplied by 2 minus instead of y, we need to put the 14. So 7 2s are 14. 14 minus 14 is nothing but the 0. So it's 7x minus y is equals to 0. See how many such a lines you can write down. See, infinitely many line can be drawn through a point that we know. 2, 4, because through a point infinitely many line can be drawn. See, there is a point, right? This is the point. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 6, 7, 8, 9. Infinitely many line can draw from the single point. So therefore we can write down infinitely many solution for this. Right, now question number 3. If the point 3, 4 lies on the graph of the equation 3y is equals to ax plus 7, find out the value of a. It is simple now. See, we have 3y is equals to ax plus 7. Now it is passes through this 3 part. So instead of x, I have to put the 3, and instead of y, I have to put the 4. It is simple. So 3 multiplied by 4 is equals to a multiplied by 3 plus 7. Now 4 3s are 12. 4 3s are 12. Now the 7 from the if it is comes onto the another side of is equals, it becomes minus is equals to 3a. Right, now 12 minus 7 is nothing but the 5. So it is nothing but the 5 is equals to 3a, and this 3 from the numerator goes into the denominator. So 5 by 3 is equals to a is our answer. So a is equals to 5 by 3 is the answer. So a is equals to 5 by 3 is the answer. Now question number 4. What question number 4 says? A taxi fare in the city, for the first kilometer, the fare is rupees 8 for the first kilometer, right? For the first kilometer. So if it is traveled this much of distance, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, say 6 kilometers, right? So for the first kilometer, he need to pay the rupees 8. For the first kilometer, he need to pay the 8. And for the subsequent distance, he need to pay the 5 rupees. Right? For every kilometer, he has to pay rupees 5. Right? Taking a distance covered as a x. So this full distance might be x kilometers. So total fare is rupees y. So this amount they pay, that is maybe a y. So write down the linear equation from the given information, right? Now what you can observe from this graph is for the first kilometer there is a fixed charge. So it might be a x. But out of this total distance, this 1 kilometer is subtracted. So we can say it is now what is the remaining distance is this? So this is the remaining distance. So what we can say, out of total kilometer, 1 kilometer is subtracted. So it is x minus 1. So it is x minus 1. Right. So for this, so 5. How many times 5 he has to pay? So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 times. Why? Because here it is a 5 kilometers. But here we have how many kilometers? We have the x minus 1 kilometer. So multiply 5 with the x minus 1. Right. So you can see over here, and that is 1 into 8 and x minus 1 into 5. So 5 into x, 5x, 5 into 1, 5. Now there's 5 and 8, so it becomes plus 3. So if this y comes onto this side, it becomes minus. So 5x minus y plus 3 is equals to 0. Now we know that how to draw the graph, right? Take any a point that we are comfortable with here, take comfortable with the x is equals to 0. Simply put the x is equals to 0. So 5 into 0 minus y in this equation, right? Plus 3 is equals to 0. So this is going to be the 0 and this y goes on to the another side, becomes plus. So y is equals to 3. So y is equals to 3, right? So now what we can say? The point is 0, 3. And similarly take y is equals to 0 in this. So 5x, it is become 0, so no need to write down. Plus 3 is equals to 0. This 3 goes on to the another side. Therefore x is equals to minus 3 and this 5 from the numerator goes into the denominator. So divided by 5. So it is nothing but the minus 3 by 5, 0. It is minus 3 by 5, 0. So this is the second point, this is the first point, and out of this 2 point line is passes, and this line is called the 5x minus y plus 3 is equals to 0. Now question number 5. So what question number 5 says? The question number 5, from the choices given below, choose the equation whose graph is 4.6 and 4.7. Right, for the 4.6. So we are given here the 4 different options. And out of these 4 options, we need to clarify that which graph is for the graph is given for which equation. So how can we find that out? See, here we have given the first point, the second point, and the third point. So we have given the third different points. Simply put this value into the graph, and if it is satisfied, we can say it is passes, and if it is doesn't satisfy, we can say it is not passes, right? Okay, let's see. See here, I can say that if it is passes from the origin, which kind of a line is this? We can say it is y is equals to mx. Right, say this is the y is equals to mx, yes, this is the y is equals to mx, yes. But this both may not be the option. Why? This may be the option because if y goes on to the another side, it becomes minus. So x is equals to minus y. So this 3 might be the option, but this might not be the option. So let's check. So minus 1, so y is equals to x. So what is the value of x? Minus 1. What is the value of y? 1. Are they equal? No. So this is not possible. Now put it here. X plus y is equals to 0. So x is equals to minus 1. Y is equals to plus 1 is equals to 0. Yes, satisfied. So now take the second. So 0 plus 0 is equals to 0. Satisfied. Okay. Now let's take for the 1 minus 1. So it is a 1 minus 1. It is okay. So this equation satisfies. This equation satisfies. So what is the answer? So answer is 2. For any other equation, it doesn't satisfy. If you want to check, let's check for this. 2 plus 3 into y. What is the value of y here? And that is 1 is equals to 7x. 7 into minus 1. 7 into minus 1. Now 3 plus 2, 5. 5 is equals to minus 7. Does it equal? No. Therefore, it doesn't satisfy. So the only equation that satisfies is x plus y is equals to 0. Now for the 4.7, let's check. Y is equals to x plus 2. Y is equals to x plus 2. So y is equals to x plus 2. Now minus 1 comma 3. So 3 is equals to, because the value of y is 3. The value of y is 3 and value of x is minus 1. So minus 1 plus 2. So 3 is equals to 1. Does it equal? No. So this equation doesn't satisfy. Now take y is equals to x minus 2. Instead of y, 2. Instead of x, 0 minus 2. So 2 is equals to minus 2. Can 2 and minus 2 equal? No. So this might not be the option. Now take y is equals to minus x plus 2. Y is equals to minus x plus 2. minus 1 comma 3. So 3 is equals to minus comma minus 1 plus 2 is equals to 1 plus 2 is equals to 3. Yes, the first point satisfies. Now y is equals to minus x plus 2. Now take 0 comma 2. So y is equals to 2. X is equals to 0 plus 2. Okay, this is satisfied. Yes, it is satisfied. So this is also satisfied. Now take 2 0. So 0 is equals to, instead of x, what I have to put? I have to put 2. So minus 2 plus 2 is equals to 0. In both the sides 0 0 will be there. So here this third equation satisfies this graph. Okay, so here it is second and here it is third. Okay, now let's move ahead with the question number 6. In the question number 6, if the work done by the body on a constant application of the force is directly proportional to the distance traveled. Now force F is directly proportional to the distance traveled. But if I have to remove the proportionality sign, remove the proportionality sign, I have to put some constant, and that constant might be a, say, m. Say m is the constant, so y is equals to md. Right? But here we'll take x as a distance and y as a work done. Okay? Okay, now on a constant application directly proportional to the work done, right? A work done. So work done is what here? The work done is nothing but the y. Work done is y. It is directly proportional to the x. And if I remove the proportionality sign, I have to put some constant, and that constant is given here, the force constant. The constant force is given 5. So 5 is equals to, so y is equals to 5x, right? See, once again, y is directly proportional to the x. So y is equals to, if I have to remove this proportionality and I have to put some constant, say cx. But here this c is given as a 5. So the constant is given as a 5. So therefore y is equals to 5x. Y is equals to 5x. So y is equals to 5x is our equation. Now we need to draw the graph. Okay, we'll see the question first. Express this equation in the two variable. Draw the graph of the same by taking the constant force as a 5 unit. And then also read from the graph the work done when the distance traveled by the body is 2 unit and the 0 unit. Okay, let's see. Suppose x is the distance traveled and y is the work done, right? So y is equals to 5, that we already did. X is equals to 2. Take x is equals to 2, the y is equals to 10, because here it is given 2. And if we'll take 0, so y is equals to 0, x is equals to 0, we'll take y is equals to 0. So the work done when the distance traveled 2 unit is 10 unit, and the work done when the distance traveled 0 unit is a 0 unit. Simple, right? Now question number 7. Yamini and Fatima, two students of a class 9th of a school together contribute the 100 rupees towards the Prime Minister's Relief Fund to help the earthquake victims. Write the linear equation which satisfies this data. You may take their contribution to the x as a y and draw the graph for the same. See, Yamini and Fatima, together both they contribute rupees 100. If Yamini contribute 80, the Fatima may contribute rupees 20. If Yamini contribute rupees 50, the Fatima is also rupees 50. If Yamini contribute 20, then Fatima may contribute 80. But the total is always 100. So x plus y is equals to 100 is our equation. Right? Now we need to draw the graph for the same. Okay. So we'll take x is equals to 0. See, what we have is x plus y is equals to 0. If x is equals to 100. If x is equals to 0, y is definitely going to be the 100. So this is our first point, and that is 0, 100. And if we'll take y is equals to 0, I'll get x is equals to 100. Right? If you simplify, here it is the simplification. So here you will get the point 100 and 0. So 0, 100, 100, 0. 0, 100, 100, 0. Simply draw the graph, and that is the x plus y is equals to 100. Okay, I hope you don't have any doubts, and if you have, give me a WhatsApp message and then call. Okay. Now question number 8. In the countries like USA and Canada, the temperature measured in the Fahrenheit, whereas countries like India, it is measured in the Celsius. Here the linear equation converts the Fahrenheit to Celsius is given, right? So draw the graph for the linear equation above the Celsius. So first of all we need to draw the graph, and that we did in the last, right? Why that I can understood you, that I can let you understood. If the temperature is 30 degree, we need to find out the Fahrenheit. If the Fahrenheit is 95, we need to find out the centigrade. It is easy. Instead of C, put the 30 for this question number 2, right? So 30, this is the 6 5s are 30. Now 6 9s are 54. 54 plus 32 is our answer, right? Then here 95. So instead of F, I have to put the 95. Now this 32 comes onto this side, it becomes minus. So 95 minus 32, right? And this 5 from the numerator and this 9 into the denominator, it is equals to C. That is our answer for the third one, right? Everything is given in the upcoming slides. Right? If the temperature is 0 degree centigrade, what is temperature in Fahrenheit? So instead of centigrade, we need to put the 0, so F is going to be the 32. It is simple. Instead of here put here 0, so this whole term gets eliminated, so F is equals to 32. And same if the Fahrenheit is 0, if this F is 0, then what we can say, it is minus 32. If this 32 comes onto the another side, it becomes minus, and this multiplied by 5 divided by 9, whatever the answer is, right? And is the temperature numerically both the Fahrenheit is yes or no? If yes, then find it out. Okay, let's see step by step. See, the first is 30 given, right? See, if this is cut, this 6 9s are 54 plus 32 is 86 Fahrenheit, right? Okay, now here it is going 95 Fahrenheit. So 32 comes onto this side, it becomes minus. So it is going to be the 63. If the 5 comes into the numerator, 9 comes into the denominator, 63 is nothing but the 7s are 7 5s are 35 degrees centigrade, and thus the 4 32 Fahrenheit minus 17.8 that I've already explained, right, in the previous slide, that how you need to do it. It is during your self practice. Now can both the temperature be equal? Okay, let's say yes. So instead of F and instead of C, put the X, right? Now let's solve this. This term goes on to the another side, becomes minus. So X minus 9 by 5X. This is comes into the numerator. So 5 minus 9 divided by 5 into X. So 5 minus 9 is nothing but the minus 4. Right, so minus 4x divided by 9 divided by 5 is equals to 32. Now this 5 from the denominator goes into the numerator. So minus 4x is equals to 32 multiplied by 5. 32 multiplied by 5, and this 4 from the numerator goes into the denominator. So x is equals to 32 multiplied by 5 divided by minus 4. This is the 8 3s are, sorry, 8 4s are, right? 8 4s are, so 4 and 4 cut. So 5 3s are, sorry, 8 5s are 40 degrees centigrade. So yes, 40 degrees centigrade is equal for Fahrenheit and the Celsius, right? Now let's see some theory part, and the theory is equation of lines, right, parallel to the x-axis and the y-axis. Okay, now consider y minus 2 is equals to 0. Now consider y minus 2 is equals to 0. So if this 2 goes on to the another side, so it becomes y is equals to 2. So the value of y must be constant, and that is 2. So the value of y is 2 over here in this whole span. Right, here it is a minus 2, minus 3 2, minus 4 2, here it is 1 2, here it is 2 2, here it is 3 2, here it is 4 2. So the value of y is constant, right? And if it is y is equals to constant, it is always parallel to the x-axis. It is always parallel to the x-axis. And if it is x is equals to constant, and if it is x is equals to constant, if it is x is equals to constant, then the graph must be parallel to the y-axis. Okay, now see here, if the x is equals to constant, the graph is always parallel to the y-axis, because here it is minus 2 minus 1, 2 1, 2 0, 2 3, 2 2, 2 4, 2 5, 2 6, 2 7. So the value of x is constant over here. The value of x is constant over here. So if the x is equals to constant, it is always parallel to the y-axis. This is the x is equals to constant graph is always parallel to the y-axis, and if it is y is equals to constant, it is always parallel to the x-axis. Okay, now exercise 4.4, and we will done with this chapter. Given the geometric representation of y is equals to 3 as an equation, see, if y is equals to constant, here it is y is equals to constant, so it must be parallel to the x-axis. It is parallel to the x-axis, right? So one variable. So this is the one variable, right? Simply draw the line and put the y is equals to 3 in two variable. So this is in two variable, right? This you can just pick that up and replace it over here, right? So I hope this is not that much difficult. In one variable and two variable, here it is given 2x is equals to 2x plus 9 is equals to 0, and if 9 goes on to the another side, it becomes minus. So 2x is equals to minus 9. So x is equals to minus 9 divided by 2. So it is nothing but the minus 9 divided by 2 comma 0. Minus 9 by 2 comma 0. So it is always parallel to the y-axis. Simply put it on a graph and just rotate it and place it, right? So that's it for today. We'll meet into the next lecture. Till then, bye bye, see you.